Hey guys, so today we're gonna do hair tutorial, and this time we're going to do passion braids. I didn't do them. I never did them before, so we're just gonna do them today. All right, so what you need is, now look, I got different brands of hair because I got it out my hair bin, so don't come to me. Okay, so we're gonna use any water wave brand, obviously, because I'm using two types. Okay, I have, so I have this brand. This is Model. It just gotta be water wave, and then I have this brand. Now the reason why I'm mixing them is because this one is a little softer in the wave, and then this one isn't that soft. So I want a texture situation going on. Okay, and then you're gonna need some braiding here. I think this one is the stretch braiding here. Okay, the stretch braiding here. Just braiding here. You can get the jumbo, the Kakalan, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then I got this one. I think they're the same ones actually. I think this one's the stretch one, and then just any braiding here. So we're gonna mix it. Yeah. Then you need some moisturization, edge control, a later. Y'all know this is my shit. Jam for the braids in the hair, just when it's, it's puffy like this. And it just makes it easier for me to braid. And then I'm doing the rubber band method, so you need some rubber bands. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, of course your comb and your clips. So I'm gonna do I need to clip my ends. Wait, let me clip my ends and I'll be back. Okay, so I had to cut it because it was looking crazy. I had to clip those ends. Okay, so now whew, I'm going to do like triangle parts. So you can pretty much start wherever you want to start. I think I'm going to start from the side. Maybe like right here. But I'm going to do it on an angle. Like that. See? And then I'm going to go like all the way over. So when I parting it, I'm gonna come back and show y'all exactly how it looks, so y'all can get the gist of where I'm going with this. Okay, so I parted it sideways. I hope it's like perfectly parted sideways because I'm not using a mirror. And how I would start it, I would just go down like this. Let's see. And then like just form triangles. And you can do them as small as you want. So the smaller the triangles, the smaller the braids will be. I kind of want them medium big. So my part is going to be medium big. So this would be one triangle. I'm going to, of course, make it a little straighter and better. But I'm just showing you guys. So this would be one. And then you can get as creative as you want. I always say that because, it's your hair and you can do whatever you want. You feel me? So then I would probably go down the middle, and then that will become, this one will become a triangle, that will become a triangle, and I'll just keep going down, down, down until I have my triangles all the way in the back. But I will probably do this, like I will probably do going across until I get a little bit, like until I get like up here, because I can't see in the back. So I don't know if the triangles are gonna be like as great. So I just rather just go across. But then that'll make another, design. So it works. So I'm going to do this, and I'm gonna come back with the rubber bands and stuff in it so y'all can see the process, and then I'm gonna do the same side of that, and then we're gonna start our braiding process. Give me a second. What I did, so it's not like all of them is not completely freaking oh, my hedge, like pristine triangles, but it's a design, you feel me? So that's all we care about is the design. You can do whatever you want to do. You can start off with triangles. You can end with boxes. You could do whatever you want to do because it's your fucking hair. And that's when maybe I had a little lamb. Okay, so what I was doing was I jammed in the roots first. This is a big piece, but that's all right. And then I go throughout the whole head, get them ends. But before I moisturize my hair with this, because I don't think I told y'all that. I moisturize this side with this, and as I'm putting them in the rubber bands, which I double the rubber bands because it's less tension on your hair. If you do one, it'll like cause breakage. With two, it's less breakage. I barely get any breakage when I use two, so I do that on my clients and myself. Yeah, so I'm putting the jam throughout my head, and then now when I'm satisfied with it, I would use my little brush to smooth it out if it needs smoothing out, and then take my two rubber bands. Let's get it, and then I do that. So I'm going to do the other side, and then we can start braiding, and then I'll show y'all the method that I'm gonna do and all that. Okay, so just give me a little second and I'll be back with my head fully rubber band. Okay, all right. So I want to show this process because I don't know if somebody want to see this process, so I'm just gonna show it. So right now I'm just moisturizing my hair, and I usually go in like this to get to my roots first because my hair sops up stuff really fast. So I get the roots of my hair, and then the residue I'll put throughout the hair, like here. And then I get my ends because my ends tend to get dry a lot. We don't want the ends to get dry, love. My hair is flourishing. Every time I do my hair, I tell my hair, I say, flourish, honey. Grow as long as you want to grow. Just flourish. Do you. And it has. It has been. Okay. So, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is my baby. This is spot treatment. So after this, after like every braid up or twist or faux locks, whatever I do when I lock my hair up, I put this on my scalp, and my edges, because at one point this was the trouble area, and in the middle of my head. So if you know, I always use this. If you don't know, this stimulates growth, and it keeps your hair shaft well behaved so that it can stimulate growth. So your hair can grow. So I'll put this on later. It'd be you for me. Anyway, okay, so I don't go in with a plan. I just do what I want to do and how I feel like it's gonna be a triangle. So I feel like right here is giving me very much triangle. And so that will be the triangle right there. Okay. So we want to just get this part together. I'm so hungry. I'm waiting on my pizza, y'all, because of it is hungry. And this is why I be taking mad long doing my hair, because I take mad breaks and then be complaining in the morning when I gotta get up. Like, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, so boom, right? Then we just gonna hit it with the crossover. We just gonna cross it over. Wow. And that right there is our freaking triangle. And then we just keep going. We just keep going throughout the hair until, you know, it's triangles or a style that you like. Is your hair, don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. Unless we talk about growth, girl. Because if you, girl or guy, because if you out here just putting anything in your head and your hair's not growing and you crying, talking about something, my hair never grow past my ears. Baby, switch the style up and wash your money pad up. You feel me? But other than that, you know, do what you want to do with your hair. Color, cut, a new color, a new cut. I'll be chatting. Alright, so I like it. I'm going to separate this out my way. Look at this. And that is, this part is done. You see how thick this is? It be the puff for me. Alright. That's the pizza. And that's my dog. Got my pizza. Pizza. Okay, I'm gonna pray and then I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, so I did it. And y'all, that pizza was bomb. I mean, give me some more. Okay, so this is how the parts look. I don't know if you can see it with the puffy hair, with my puffy hair. But yes, this is how it looks. I hope they all, like, you know, cool and shoot. But yeah. Alright, so I'm going to do majority of this of it. Actually, I'm gonna do all of it. Maybe I come back, I don't know, sometimes I come back. But yeah, I'm gonna do majority of all of it, and then I'll show you my method. Okay, so I'm back, and this is how we looking. 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 And I'm gonna teach y'all how to do it. I like it. I kind of like it. Okay, so everything that I use will be down below. How many packs of hair I use, what type of hair I used. Yeah. So let's get started. Right. So now you take your braiding hair. Okay, we got our hair all parted nice. So now we're gonna take our braiding hair. We don't need that much. So I end up, because I ran out of the stretch hair. I can't I don't really know the name of the stretch hair, but like I'll look it up and then I'll put it down below. But it's the stretch, the pre-stretch hair, and then the regular braiding Kikalan jumbo braiding hair. So I just mixed it, so it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mix some of the braiding hair, well, the jumbo hair with the stretch, the pre-stretch hair, like this. You don't need that much hair, because then, I mean, it all, like, well, it all depends on the size that you want. I like this size, so I don't use that much hair. I use about this much braiding hair. It could be less, depending on the thickness of the ponytail. So I like this thickness. So it's about this thick. And I'm gonna stretch this jumbo hair because I want it to be a little long, like the pre-stretch hair. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you this because this part can be important or not important. My face is so greasy. Every time I do my hair, I get greasy. So what I do is, I hope you guys can see, I'm going to put it in threes. Okay, this is how I'm gonna start the braid, in threes, and this is how I'm gonna braid it. So boom, like that. And then this is gonna be just by itself, and then I'm gonna braid it, and then that's when I'm gonna start adding the water wave hair. Now, I mentioned earlier that I mixed the water wave hair because it has two different textures. Because of the I used the, what is this? The three, let me not hack the name. I used this one, right? And I used, oops, it's all up in that way. And I use this one, this model one. But they're both water wave. But I use it so I mixed it so the model hair, I don't know if you can see the difference, but this is the model hair. And this is the that other one, the first one I showed you. So I don't know if you can see the difference. This one is more like solid, and this one is more fluffy. If you can see the difference. I don't know if you can really see the difference, but this one is fluffier and softer, and this one is like more like sturdier. So I personally like the texture of the two. I don't, if you can see it now. Can you kind of see? You can see the difference now, right? How this one is fluffier and this one isn't so fluffy. So I like that texture. I don't know why, but I do. It's all preference when you're doing your hair. You don't have to do it the way I do it, but this is how I like it. And when we get to that part, I'll show you. So let me show you the braids. So I got this in threes. So I hope you guys can see. So that part go with this braid in here. This stay in the middle, and this goes with this. And then we start to braid. Just regular. If you don't know how to braid, I definitely have some braiding videos. But you know, you can leave a comment down below and ask me to have an in-depth braiding video. So I braid a little bit, probably down to about here, about that much, and then that's when I'll add this to it. So now you see how it's uneven. I'm gonna do it the way I do it passion twist, the exact way I do passion twist. I just make it uneven like that. The reason why we make it uneven is so it can be longer, and I like it to be jagged, kind of like that. Preference. It's all about preference. So now you add the hair. So you just add this like you would do, just adding braiding here, right? Sometimes I will open up the water wave on both sides. I'll just open it up just to give it some texture, a little more texture, you know. Okay, so now I braid it down a little more. You see how this is puffy? You get some jam. I am running out of jam. I have to get some more. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I lost my hand. Okay, boom, boom, got it. All right, so now we're gonna add some more. Now I typically add 2 and 2. Like the first time I add it is 2 pieces, and then the second time I add it is 2 pieces. Don't ask me why I do it. It's preference. And I feel like it gives me the good amount of thickness. So again, I'm going to make it uneven. I'm not trying to lose the place in the braid, because if I let it go, then I'm going to have to start all over. Okay, so it's uneven. And now I just add it. And now what I do is I don't try to braid tight like this. I kind of braid loose. Tight enough that my hair is tucked, but loose enough so I can show you the next move, okay? So, we're going to do it. Make sure our hair is tucked in. Let's get a little more jam in here, if I got it anymore. Come on, don't fail me now. All right. We got some. All right. So we're going to make sure it's not too tight when we braiding it, but tight enough that, you know, it looks decent. But remember, when you're doing your hair, it's all about how you feel about your hair and your preference. Like, you can look at me and see how I do my hair. You can look at other YouTubers and see how they do their hair. But you always going to put a remix to it. You know what I'm saying? Always put your spin on it and make it unique and make it yours. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, loose but tight all the way down. So I'm not putting too much pressure. But yeah, have fun with your hair. Like, people be thinking like you gotta be so serious. Just have fun with your hair. And then that's when everybody be like, oh my God, your hair is happening. And you be like, yeah. Because people really be freaking out. Oh my God, it's like what? Okay, 1, 2, okay, I got it. No, just play with it. Just, you know, make it yours. I get it. You want to have the same hairstyle you see other people have. But if you come close, you already winning, babe. You already winning. And that's that on that. Okay. So I'm going to show you what I do when I get to the bottom. You could choose to do this, or you could find your own method. But this is what I do. Okay. And if you didn't get it, don't worry. I have another one. I always do 2 demos for the people in the back. You heard? All right. So you see how this is uneven? What I'm going to do is just spread this. Right? And so when I'm braiding, I just bring it over here to that one. And then continue to braid. And then just continue to braid. And if you get short pieces, let that thing hang out. Let it hang out. It makes it better, you know. It makes it more of a passion braid or passion twist if you was doing twists. Low key, the sloppier the better, because this is like a carefree, you know, bohemian look. We don't want to have it. I mean, you can, your preference, but you know, this hairstyle is not, of course, you know, you don't have to make it perfect. That's why I like to do these type of hairstyles, because you don't have to make it perfect. Okay. All right. So now we get into the bottom. I just gave myself some more hair from the other side, like I showed you. Okay, so now we're at the bottom. Let me braid it down a little bit more, because I don't want too much hair out. The reason why I don't want too much hair out is because I don't want it to, like, when you get old, it start to tangle. I don't want that. So I am going to cut it a little bit because it's a little bit too long for me. So now this is the part that I'm talking about at the end. So you just take a piece, little thin piece, and you open that, and then follow me because I can't talk with it in my mouth. Mm-hmm. then you, so what I'm doing is, I'm knotting it. I'm tying it this way. I'm just, oh, I can show you like this. Okay, so I'm tying it this way, right? Then I bring it over here and tie it that way. You can tie it as many times you want until you feel secure, but I tie it and I put a rubber band at the end. So we want to be double, triple, quadruple secure. You feel me? So after I tie it, it's like this. You can leave it like that if you feel secure in your tying. But I do not feel like it unraveling randomly, and then I'm like, So now I put a rubber band just right at the bottom where I tied it. Just right at the bottom. And you don't gotta be really neat with this. Messier the better, baby. Boom. This is the fun part. So now to get, how this is looking, and to be honest, I can make it a little more shaggy, a little more. Ugh. So what you want to do is this the one I just said? Yeah. You want to just pull it, and you can pull it the opposite way. You can pull it any way you want, and then you'll start to get it looking like this. So just pull it however you want to pull it, and then start looking like that. See? That's cute. Don't worry, trust the process if you don't think it's cute. Now, depending on how long your hair is, my thing will stop right here. So you want to be careful when you pull, because you can pull your hair out of the thing like this. I don't know if you can see it, but that's my hair right there. But it doesn't matter because I'm going to put hair jewelry and shells and stuff on it so I can hide that. But if you wasn't putting hair jewelry and stuff, you want it just regular, you would be careful, or just don't go up to where your hair is. But I'm a risk taker and I don't give a finna because I'm a thug like that. And I'm going to go where my hair is. And I'm going to pull. Okay? Because I'm going to put all my... I love me some hair jewelry. So, if you don't know, now you know. And I'm going to put all my hair jewelry on there. On the parts that I don't like. You feel me? You see how it's starting to look? Yes, sir. You can go all the way down. And just, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. See how that's looking? That's looking real. Let me do these some more. Because I was real cautious, on this side. And then as I went through doing my hair, I started being a risk taker. But in the beginning, I was real cautious. Some people don't like to show their method. But I say, why not? Show it. Like, your hands are your hands. No one can duplicate that. Like, somebody will do passion twists or passion braids, and it won't look like mine because my hands are original me. They're original. They can't do what other people do. And I mean, if they like that person's style, then they like that person's style. If they like mine, then they like mine. Ain't no biggie, babe. Ain't no biggie. Sharon is Karen. Share the wealth, babe. But I heard this YouTuber, she said, I forgot her name, but she was saying, like, there's always, like, different hairstyles coming out. So, like, hairstylists, i.e. me, but, like, I don't do it, but, hairstylists, they always, gotta keep up with the Joneses, the newest hairstyles. And they don't like to show their method. I don't care about showing my method. I'm not one of those people. Like, if I find out how to do it, yeah, come on. What's up with it? Let me teach you. Because, if I needed help, which sometimes I do, but I often feel like how, the girl was explaining how, like, people don't like to share it, or they want to charge you to, tell you these things. Nah, not me. I'm not like that. because you're going to get blessed in different ways, you know? Because guess what? If you tell this person, they might end up doing Beyonce hair. And then Beyonce be like, oh, how the hell you know how you must do this? Oh, this girl, you know, she taught me when nobody wanted to teach me. And then Beyonce gonna be like, oh, huh. And she like, oh, this is, you know, Smiley Heart's eye. And she gonna say, let me say hi. And then I'm gonna be with Beyonce. All because I was nice. Niceness gets you places, okay? All right, so let's do the last one. But you can see where it's going. You can see where it's going. Oh, okay. I be liking when the hairstyle come out nice. You feel me? Oh, I left too many out. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't. I left a good amount. I knew I counted right. Okay. So now we're going to do the process over. Take some braid in here. Take some braid in here. Take some braid. This is, okay, yeah, it's not that thick. About this much. Let's show you. About that much. Actually, I'm going to do a tiny bit more. So I'm going to add about, literally about this much more. We're going to stretch that first to go with the free stretch here. And we're going to add. Which way can I do it? So like I said, I'm going to section these in 3, right? This is going to be in the middle. These 2 will be with the braiding here. See how that's going? So I will be braiding it like that. Okay? I'm going to still try to show y'all because I don't know if the angle is kind of hard. Okay. So we got this part. Then we got the middle. And then we got this part. So we are going to braid. This part I braid a little tight because I want, you know, I don't want it to slide off my head, you know. Okay. Boom. Right? Okay. Braid it down a little bit more. About here. Then we're going to add, sorry for that brain fart. We're going to add the water wave. Make it uneven. Boom. I'm going to just braid. Remember, not too tight because we got to pull at the end. If you braid it too tight, then you won't be able to pull it. Make sure you get the big jar of jam if you use jam because, well, I don't know. I use jam like it ain't nobody's business. Like, how y'all do it? Like, how y'all still, like, when I could buy a bottle of jam and be almost done on one client. What the? I don't know what I be doing. Okay. So now I'm about to add it. I'm making sure this one go over here because it's thick already. These 2 are pretty thin. So when I add it to this, okay. So this one's thick. Let's push this one over. Now it's over here. These 2 are the thin ones. So I'm going to add the water wave here to it. So the thickness can match this one. Okay. So now I'm going to add it. And now this thickness matches. Now they all equally match in thickness, if that makes sense. I hope it made sense. I'm going to open one because I just feel a need to. Like I said, you don't have to. And you can take your time. It's not a rush, you know. It's not a race. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I'm kind of excited about this one. I was like a little weary about the bottoms because I don't know. But I think it's going to grow on me. Remember, do not make it tight. And we braid, and we braid, and we braid. I gotta get some edge control. Remember to have fun with your hair. It'll show in your work if you have fun with it. If you are stressed and worried and like, oh my god, it has to be perfect, it's gonna show that you was beasting. Like, chill out. Just carefree. Just listen to some music, watch some TV, and just braid and braid and braid and braid and braid. You feel me? All right. We getting to the end. Don't worry. Don't worry. You better get that dirt off your shoulders. I'm just gonna boop. Better get that dirt off your shoulders. You're feeling like a pimp. Go on, brush your shoulders off. Ladies is pimps too. Go on, brush your shoulders off. Okay. So we at the bottom, right? And let me show you the part that I was telling you about. You see how that little short piece? Oh, that's totally fine. Keep braiding. Ignore it. All right. Now we're at the bottom. I'm going to open this up a little bit so it can be a little fluffy. And then I'm going to take a little piece of hair. To smudge it. Boom. Literally that much. And then we're going to tie it. Just regular tie it. You could tie it in a knot, and you could tie it in a bow, and you could throw it over your shoulder like a... First of all, let me tell you something. I'm still tying, y'all. It took me mad long to know, and I got that song from Barney. Don't act like you wasn't watching Barney, because Barney was the... You feel me? I don't know about now, but it took me forever to freaking know that he said, and you could throw it over your shoulder like a continental soldier. A continental... Girl, what I used to say, you could throw it over your shoulder like a what is it? I don't even know, because now continental soldier's in my head, but I know I didn't say continental soldier. You can throw it over your hand like a... I don't know, I think I always mumbled that part. But you could throw it over your shoulder like a continental soldier. What? That's what? All right. I don't know if it was just me. Did everybody else know that? True. Rubber band time. Do your ears hang low? Doom, doom. I used to like Marnie. I used to try to stay home to watch Marnie. And that's for real, for real. Alright, I was just cutting off the excess little pieces that I didn't want. If the braid at the end, like all of this, if it's too puffy for you, you can skim it. Like, you know, skim it like that. I don't want to cut it because I gotta hurry up. So I'm gonna skim it for y'all. But you can use like a razor to actually skim it. But always kind of cut it from like this. Don't do that. Just so you want to like this. Don't close it. So it's just like, and then you'll begin to skim it. So pull and do that, but don't ever close it because then you don't cut it. And that's how you skim it. If you want more on that, just tell me. All right, so I'm just going to pull this off camera and then show y'all because I'm running out of space. So give me a second. Okay, so I'm done. I like it. I like it. Can you guys see it? I'll show you like a full picture, a full video, but for now. You like it? Okay, you guys, so I hope you liked it. I hope it was informative. Give me a thumbs up, a share, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you